Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the Human Shot, and tomorrow is October 23rd, meaning that you will potentially be able to get from tomorrow till the end of the month a triple promo stack. So we're going to be going over all of the details in today's video. So before I begin, I just want to say that if you do enjoy and want to keep up to date with all of the latest LEGO news from me, then make sure to subscribe as well as like the video and turn notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server. Links will be in the description below. But with that being said, everyone, let's get right into it. So you will be able to get yourself a triple promo stack, and I will be going on the LEGO shop at home right now to discuss further details as well as my plan. Okay, so I am now on the LEGO shop at home, and essentially what we're going to be doing in today's video is talking about all of the promos that are going to be releasing for the rest of October, as well as the thresholds that you need to spend in order to get them, and the dates that I would recommend buying your promos, because you can get potentially up to a triple promo stack. Now, October has been a really good month so far for promos. We've seen a lot of really good gift purchases that have been available. However, in my opinion, the best three are releasing for the last half of October, so I definitely want to cover those because I feel like these are promos that you definitely don't want to miss out on. Now, the first one I'm going to be looking at is the LEGO Disney 100 Years Steamboat Willie set. The reason being is because this is actually the one that I'm most excited for. I was really upset when I wasn't able to get the original Ideas Steamboat Willie that came out in, I think, 2019. So it's been about 4 or 5 years since we've seen the Steamboat Willie set, and I'm really happy that LEGO have finally remade it as a smaller model, as it does look really good and has all of the important play features and such. And also, if you are an investor as well, I feel like the Steamboat Willie is definitely one that you do want to invest in, because it is quite expensive at the moment on the aftermarket and hasn't even released yet. So it is a must-have in my opinion. Now, in order to get this, you can actually get it by spending £100 or more on Disney sets. And when I say Disney sets, you can get normal Disney sets as well as Marvel and Star Wars, which I think is great, because when they did release that original Disney 100 Years promo, the one with the exclusive Mickey Mouse minifigure, it was only for Disney sets, so you couldn't get any of the Marvel or Star Wars sets. So I think it's really great that they've decided to broaden that range up. Now, I'm just going to quickly go over all of the sets that you can get here. I'm just going to whiz through all of them so you can sort of get a rough idea of what sets you can buy in order to get that Disney promo. I don't really want to waste too much of your time. I will say, however, if you are looking at what set to buy or what sets that you want to get, I would definitely recommend prioritizing the ones that say last chance. The reason being is because those are the sets that are last chance to buy, meaning that by the end of 2023, those sets will actually all retire. Now, there are some really cool sets that have just released. For example, you know, like the Disney Castle that we just scrolled through a bit ago. There are some really good other ones as well, such as the Icon set and such. But there are other sets such as like the Winnie the Pooh set, the Lightyear sets, for example, and a bunch of others that are all really good and are retiring by the end of the year. So I would say prioritize those because you won't get another chance to get them. I would definitely buy those over the Disney Castle if you are deciding there. And then there are a few extra stuff as well which are out of stock. However, that depends in your region. If you are in the UK, they are all out of stock. Now, next up, let's go into Marvel. I am planning on getting a few Marvel sets, and I'm going to talk about which ones I am going to be buying and the reasons why as a LEGO collector and investor. So, starting off, we have the Advent Calendar, the Sanctum, some really good looking sets here. The Armory, I do own that one. The Black Panther Shuri's Lab. This one, this is going to be retiring by the end of the year. It's a nice small set in my opinion, and you do get a really nice Black Panther minifigure as well, which is great, and that is exclusive to that set. A bunch of other ones as well. The No Way Home set, the Quinjet, those are retiring by the end of the year yet. Guardians of the Galaxy is something that I do want to talk about, because all of the Guardians 3 sets are retiring by the end of 2023, which is a massive shocker in my opinion, because they've been out for about 4 or 5 months. They haven't actually had much of a lifespan on the shelves, but they are retiring by the end of the year, so I definitely do want to pick some of those up. But this is one of the sets I do want to get from Black Panther 2, and that is Kingdom Wars Throne Room. Now, if I'm being completely honest with you, I wasn't a massive fan of the Black Panther 2 film. It wasn't the best film ever. It was okay. However, it was nothing special in my opinion. But this set I really do like, and the reason why I want to get it is because you do get Namor as well as a tomb of the two main villains of the film. They do appear in other sets, but this is the cheapest way to just get both of them because they both appear in this one £30 set. I don't know if I'm going to buy this from the LEGO store directly. I'm definitely not going to buy it for tonight. However, I do want to get that at some point before it does retire. I have seen about 20% off at other stores, so I could get it for about £10 off. But this is one of the sets that I'm going to be getting tonight, and that is the new Guardian ship, aka the Bowie. This one I would recommend buying if you want to invest, because this set I think is going to go up a lot after it retires. Reason being is because it's had a short lifespan. Guardians 3 did really well. It was one of the best performing Marvel movies since Avengers Endgame. And of course you had Spider-Man No Way Home as well, but none of the No Way Home sets are retiring at the moment, such as the Final Battle. And you do get the Adam Warlock minifigure as well, which is the first time we're seeing him in Lego. So I think for those reasons, this will definitely be one that I do want to get for collection as well as investing as well. But this is also a really nice display model as well. Love the stand and everything. I just think it looks like a really unique ship in my opinion. We also have Attack on New Asgard. I do want to get this at some point because it's a nice cheap set and you get 3 cool figures, and I don't really want to buy the gold boat because it's too expensive in my opinion. I wasn't really a massive fan of Thor Love and Thunder to go ahead and buy a £55 set. You also have the Black Panther War on the Water. I like the minifigures, but I don't want to spend that much money on it. I'm going to pass on that one. Not really too interested in a bunch of these other ones as well. You do have the Baby Rocket ship as well. The Daily Bugle is really good, but that's not retiring, so I wouldn't prioritize that. And I also do own that one as well, a few of these Sunbird sets as well. And then we do have a few of these buildable figures. But yeah, nothing else too interesting. They do also have the Eternal sets, which are retiring by the end of the year. Don't buy the Eternal sets from the Lego shop at home because they are full price. If you do want to get those, you can easily find them from other stores for a lot cheaper, because Eternals didn't do too great. These sets didn't sell out too well, I believe. So they do go for quite cheap. And then lastly, we'll take a look at the Star Wars sets, because this is also a theme that I am looking at as well. So we do have the Venator, the Millennium Falcon, the Holiday Diorama. This is only available till the end of the year, I believe. So after 2023 is finished, you will no longer be able to get that set. Not sure if they'll re-release it next year, but I think that's one that you do want to get if you do like that set. The Republic Fighter Tank is a must-have in my opinion. I accidentally pressed on the Ahsoka brickheads, but this is also one that I would definitely recommend buying if you are an investor. Personally, I'm not too into the brickheads and such, but the Ahsoka one I think will go up a lot in value out of all of the brickheads. But moving on to the Republic Fighter Tank, as I was before, the reason why I want to get this one is because not the actual Republic Fighter Tank, because I actually do own the previous rendition that they made of it. However, it includes those 3 clone troopers, the airborne ones, which all look really good and are exclusive to the set. Lego are probably never going to re-release those, and it also includes, I believe, the most detailed Mace Windu we've ever seen. And I also don't own a Mace Windu minifigure as well, so it would be great to get that. The gunship is also retiring as well by the end of the year, the UCS one. However, I don't really have too much of an interest in that. The Ahsoka sets look really cool, however, I'm going to wait on those until next year. I believe those are set to retire by next year, because usually when Lego do release sets based off Disney Plus shows, they usually retire about a year later. Boba Fett's Throne Room is one that I do want to get. It is out of stock here. However, I have seen it a lot cheaper at other places. You can get it for about £20 off if you know where to look. So I'm not really too fussed about that one. But yeah, there's not really too many other sets here that I do want to get at the moment. Besides one other one, which I'm trying to find at the moment. You have the ATT, it looks quite nice, but that's not retiring by the end of the year. Here we go. So the other set that I do want to get is the Justifier. Now, the reason why the Justifier is a must-have is because, one, this is retiring by the end of the year. As you can see at the top, it does say last chance to buy. But also, this includes Cad Bane. Now, it's a really overpriced set, I will admit. 1,022 pieces for £150 is very overpriced. However, this set, you know, like I said before, is retired by the end of the year. And I also really like the design of the Justifier. I think it looks really good. I do actually have a place as well for that set, and I will definitely put it there and we'll buy it tonight. But also, as I was saying about Cad Bane, that is a really expensive minifig at the moment. The set hasn't even retired yet. It's still available. People are selling the Cad Bane minifigure easily for £30–40. And the previous Cad Bane minifigure that we got, I've seen that sell for about £100 plus as well. So when this set retires, that Cad Bane figure is going to absolutely skyrocket in value. So if you're an investor or a collector, I'm a bit of both, but I will definitely collect this set and build it and display it. Get this set because, one, the ship looks really good. We probably will never see a Justifier ever again, if I'm being completely honest with you. Or if we do, it will be absolutely ages until we do see a new version. We'll probably have to wait about 10 years or so. Even for another Cad Bane as well, I doubt we'll see another version of him anytime soon. And you do also get the other minifigures as well, which are quite cool. You do get Hunter, Fennec Shang, who does come with the helmet. she doesn't always include the helmet, so you know, that's a nice inclusion. It's not the most common piece ever. You also get Echo as well. It was an exclusive minifigure, however, the problem was they did include her in the advent calendar for this year, which I do also own as well, so nothing too special there. And then you do get the little droid as well, which is a nice cute addition. UCS Millennium Falcon is staying for another year. Really surprised about that one. That's been up for absolutely ages, so really happy about that, because I do want to get it before it retires. However, I do have to save up, of course. I am looking for £250 to spend. That is sort of my budget, because I do want to get the other promo, which I'll talk about after I've scored through all of the Star Wars sets. Inquisitor transport set, it's out of stock here, but you can get it from other places. That's another one I would say pick up before the end of the year. I do own that one. It's a really cool ship based off the Kenobi show, but you also get the Inquisitor and the Fifth Brother, which will both skyrocket in value once the set retires. A few of the other busts, helmet and such as well, plushies. But yeah, there's not really too much else interesting in my opinion that's retiring by the end of the year. There are some pretty cool new sets that have come out, such as the Boba Fett's mech, the Jedi Temple and such, but for the most part, you know, not really anything else. And plus, they will be out for quite a while to come. The Dagobah Training seems to be out of stock. I'm guessing that's a pretty popular set that is also retiring by the end of the year. BD1 is also out of stock as well. And then you do also have a few accessories such as pens and stuff, which I'm not really too interested in. So those are all of the sets that you can actually purchase in order to get the Disney Steamboat Willie. And then I just want to talk about the next promo, and that is actually the Houses of the World 4. Now, the reason why I didn't mention it earlier is because in order to get that, you can spend £225 to get it or more on any Lego set. So the sets that I will be buying, I will be getting 2 sets, and those are the Bowie and the Justifier. The Bowie is £90, the Justifier is £150. Add those up, that comes to £240. So I've actually spent £15 over to get that. So that is a double promo stack for me in the bag there. And then the third promo is actually one that I probably won't be getting, because I'm not really too interested in it, if I'm being completely honest with you. But it's actually one exclusive to Modular Buildings, and it is actually the moving truck. Now, it's not a new set, you know, it's come out before. It's sort of like a re-release, this set. However, you can only get it if you buy Modular Buildings. Now, I've actually forgotten the Modular Buildings that are currently available. I believe there are about 5, so we'll just go through them. So we have the police station that's retiring by the end of the year. And then you do also have the next one, which is going to be the Assembly Square. I know that is definitely one retiring by the end of the year. And then I think the other one's the Jazz Club. Here's the Assembly Square. And then you do also have the Boutique Hotel as well, which is also not retiring by the end of the year. So I would say if you're going to get a Modular Building, get the police station or the Assembly Square. The Jazz Club, that is still living for many years to come. I think that's all of them. Yeah, I think that is all of them. And the bookshop as well, that's the last one, and that is retiring by the end of the year. So I think if you do want to get that moving truck promo, either get the bookshop, the police station, or the Assembly Square. I think the best one is definitely the Assembly Square. However, it is a pretty pricey one. Not everyone's going to be able to afford that one. So, you know, the bookshop and the police station are also really good sets as well. So I think that, you know, if you do want to, you know, get that promo, then definitely go ahead and do the purchase on one of those Modular Buildings. However, I will say, you know, it's a bit of a, I wouldn't recommend doing it if you do want to get the Disney one. I'd say just get the Disney set instead, but you know, it is completely up to you. But however, if you do buy a Modular Building, if you do buy the Assembly Square, for example, if you just buy that one set, you can easily get the moving truck promo, as well as the Houses of the World 4 as well, as it is over the threshold. And I just want to quickly go over the sales in the Lego shop at home as well, in case any of you are wondering before I end the video. They haven't got many offers on, if I'm being completely honest, but they do have a few of the sets that are going to be retiring by the end of the year. Not all of them are retiring by the end of the year, for example, the Atari, but there are a few Super Mario sets that they've got on sale, in case any of you do want to get those. The UK offers, if I'm being completely honest with you, on the Lego shop at home aren't very good. But there we go, that's everything that we have for today's video. Those for you who are wondering about the dates, again, So the Disney Steamboat Willie as well as the Houses of the World 4 will be releasing for tomorrow, October 23rd, which is when I will place my order, because I'm not really too bothered about the moving truck, as I don't want to get any modular buildings. However, if you do want to get all 3 promos, October 27th is the day that you want to make your purchase, because the moving truck set will be available from the 27th of October to the end of the month. But there we go, everyone. With that being said, this is the end of the video. If you did enjoy, then why not subscribe, as well as like the video and turn notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server. Links will be in the description below. Let me know down in the comments below if you will be making any purchases for tomorrow in order to get the double promo stack or the triple promo stack from October 27th. I'll talk to you guys soon. So peace out, see you later, and bye bye.